Gentlemen of the press, I welcome you on behalf of the Katsina Elders Forum. I want to tell you that we invited you to brief you on some unfortunate developments that cropped up and which we would like the federal government to address. Now, you are all aware of some of the developments of recent. You are aware of, if you are not, I would like to tell you that we invited you to intimate you of a problem resulting from the initial intention of the federal government to move the important project at Katsina Airport to Lagos, according to a letter we saw written by a contractor which suggested to the Minister of Aviation that the hangar project of Katsina Airport should be moved to the south, suggesting some places like Enugu, Calabar, or Lagos. We know this must be instigated by either the Minister of Aviation or one of his cronies. They intend to take away this project from Katsina for no undisclosed reason. The reasons given to us are so flimsy. They mentioned things like unskilled labor, distance between Lagos and Katsina, lack of water, and what have you. Now, this project, mind you, was awarded by the previous government in the year 2022, sorry. The contractors moved to site and started the job. They commenced work in earnest. Now, it is very surprising and unfortunate that the same contractor who has moved to site, who initially agreed to do this job in Katsina, wrote a letter to the Minister of Aviation seeking for relocation of this very important project from Katsina to Lagos. He advanced some reasons which we don't believe in. So we want to tell Mr. President or the Minister of Aviation or whoever is responsible for the relocation that Katsina Elders Forum are opposed to this movement, to this relocation. We are not ready to accept, and we are warning the federal government never to tamper with this important project. We know what it is, and we all agreed that we should come and oppose it vehemently. The already equipments placed at the contract size should not be tampered with. Whatever the contractor means is nothing to us. And if the Minister of Aviation was the one that instigated him to write such a letter, we are telling him, we are telling the Minister of Aviation that Katsina Elders are opposed to this movement. Secondly, there is a University of Transportation sited in Daura, which could be very relevant to this all-important project in Katsina. So I wonder why they are trying to relocate this important project for Katsina. Katsina is part of Nigeria, and we believe nobody, if a previous government could cite a project and this government coming to reverse or revoke such a project, we are afraid Nigeria is in trouble. Yes. Whatever happens, if another incoming government decides to relocate so many projects cited in Lagos or southern part of the country to the north, Nigeria will become another country altogether. There will never be the unity, there will never be the peace, there will never be progress of people and Nigeria in general. Now, another area of concern is movement of the Central Bank of Nigeria critical departments, about 11 of them. Now, we are calling on the government, we are calling on Mr. Tinubu to, as a matter of urgency, reverse this decision. Otherwise, the North definitely will not go by him. Now, they advanced some reasons which are unattainable. They are not acceptable. Central Bank is a controlling institution. It's meant to control the banking sector and provide effective supervision. Now, Lagos is not the only country. It's not only the town. It's not only the city that has banks or whatever. The North has and contributed immensely to the development of Nigeria. If they will take away these critical departments to Lagos, that means crippling the economy of the North. Now, Central Bank centrally is located in Abuja, where they will have effective control. When we try to define the roles of the bank, the Central Bank itself, we know why they established Central Bank in the first place. It's a controlling institution. Even if we go back to history, the Romans that started banking were the people that initiated a controlling mechanism by establishing a bank that was controlling exercises and practices of so-called bankers. There were a lot of Romans who were collecting money from marketers. Such people were dishing out money, and eventually things were going awry, and they decided to establish a controlling body. Hence the decision to establish Bank of England, which controls all activities of other banks. Now, besides the controlling aspect, all the critical departments they intend to move out of Abuja will make it difficult for the North and Northerners to access the facilities or the services rendered by the Central Bank. Therefore, Katsina State Elders Forum vehemently opposed to this decision. The main departments which are so critical, besides the Central Bank itself, are the NASAL, which was a faction of Central Bank, Agricultural Guarantee Scheme, moved out, and NASAL was established. Then Nigeria Printer and Minting Company was also removed. AMCON was removed. All of them, NDIC, all of them have their headquarters in Abuja, and they have been working. And when Babangida brought the idea of moving to Abuja, it was because they wanted to centralize government activities. Lagos was packed full. Lagos was so choked up, there was no free movement, and Abuja is in the center of Nigeria. Having spent so much money to develop Abuja and all the institutions, it is unwise for Tinubu to come today, because the North elected him into power, to say that he wants to move critical departments of Central Bank tomorrow, Federal Airports Authority next tomorrow. Eventually, he will say he's moving the capital to Lagos. This we can never agree to. And he is going against the Constitution of Nigeria. Therefore, we are warning Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as long as he's interested in coming back in 2027, as long as he's interested in the votes of Northerners, Katsina State Elders Forum is warning him to reverse all these unwarranted, unconstitutional decisions. Therefore, we are talking on behalf of Katsina State Elders Forum first, on behalf of the northern parts of this country, and we insist that such relocations should not take place. We are advising Mr. Tinubu, whoever is advising him to take such decisions is an enemy of the country. Yes. He is not interested in Nigeria project. And North is not afraid of telling Tinubu to his face that we are not ready to re-elect him in 2027 once he starts moving all these critical departments to Lagos. North is our home and we have to protect the interest. Despite all the insecurity situation of the North, Tinubu is not making any effort to curb the insecurity. And he's moving all these departments. They have deployed so many tactics trying to infiltrate Abuja with criminals, kidnappers, and even the minister of Abuja is inviting the Israelis to come and provide security to Abuja. We have never known anything like kidnapping in Abuja, not until when we came into Abuja as the Minister of Capital Territory. We are warning Mr. Tinubu to please revisit all these issues we have highlighted. We are not ready to compromise anything we have told him, and we want to say it over and over again that Katsina State Elders Forum, on behalf of Northern Nigeria and on behalf of Nigeria, he should have a rethink. If he doesn't have good advisors, he should please rejig his cabinet. Let him bring people, patriotic Nigerians, that will advise him to work in accordance to the interest of Nigeria. Thank you very much.